Good morning, everybody. I'm running so far behind. I have work today, and yeah, stayed up a little late last night. Couldn't really sleep as well as I hoped, and yeah, I just want to get right down to it. So, how was your weekend? Because mine went pretty well, actually. I hope yours did too. All except for like one little hitch, and I'm not really willing to talk about that. So let's not. Okay. Let's just get right into it. So, starting with the guide for today. I hope you did what lit you up. I really do, because that was super important, and I'd hate to see a missed opportunity. So we have Wegvisir. That means you are never truly lost, and you are never truly alone. Let's remember those 2 points because they're going to be important. Starting with our spirit guide, which is the Scarab Beetle Spirit, which means today magic works through you. But you know what? I've never seen that one before. I know the Egyptians used to use that. They use that as a totem, if I'm not mistaken. But I do want to kind of get to that and find out exactly what's going on. So let's just have a look. So, yep, in ancient Egypt, the scarab beetle was revered for the creative magic of scarab beetle spirit. Reminds us that we can bring forth something extraordinarily, seemingly out of thin air. When you let your creativity flow through you, the scarab beetle reminds you that spirit has given you the gift of infinite potential. You have an ally as you fashion something new or repurpose something old. So now's the time for optimism, because you can accomplish anything you desire, and creative endeavors, of course, will come to fruition. Now that's very important today, and I think that's really our direction. So let's find out how through the tarot. Of course, today I'm still using the oldest decks I have, which are Uncommon Tarot, Starseed, and Viking, of course. So let's see what we got. We have King of Wands. There's that creativity again. We have the Sun. So far, so good. And we have the Alchemist. You know, something came up. I was listening to something a few days ago, I think. It was super late at night. I'm on YouTube because it's one of my addictions. Hi, my name's Raven, and I'm a YouTube addict. And what came up was this guy was talking about meditation and how it should actually work. And a lot of what he said made sense. You know, putting yourself into a very, very dark closet or something like that works out pretty well, because then it is you stripped down to your base elements. That's one of the things I came to realize. And because of that, I have sort of a thought about it that I'm trying to put into something coherent, possibly for a live stream. I didn't do one of those this weekend. I will probably do one of those next weekend. So next Saturday, 8 p.m. or this coming Saturday, 8 p.m. highfiving.com. Be there. So starting off with that King of Wands again, we're talking creative, fire, energy, passion. We're burning it up today. And the King of Wands, that is mastery of your creativity. And that's also accumulation of new skills. So if you've ever wanted to learn something, today is the day to do it. It's also that sort of King Midas touch, where everything you touch will turn to gold, which makes a lot of sense. Now you've got 2 court cards here. That's your relationship to the world, and right now the world around you. We are seeing that life is really good at the moment, Even though it's Monday and we're like, "Bleh, Monday sucks." Well, have you seen how crypto is going? Crypto's going wonderfully and has been all weekend. So if you bought any of that, that's a great thing. So take joy in your fresh starts. Here's where the alchemist comes in. So this is where you are going to literally recreate your life, and of course, and this is the key factor, shed that which does not suit the well-being of your soul. Simple, easy, effective. We've been talking about that for a while now, haven't we? To align your life, if something's not lining up, get rid of it, repurpose it, do something with it. But if it's not going to fit, you got to throw it out. Okay. It's like an old pair of jeans. They're comfortable, but you just can't wear them on a date, can you? No. Okay, so getting right down to this, we're going to have big picture thinking. Now that's your visionary right there. Right there, pointing at that King of Wands, pointing at that scarab. We've got deep cellular healing. I always find that, if I'm in a foul mood, and sometimes I can be, positive as I am, I tend to get into little funks. But if I find something that sparks my creativity, it'll pull me out. Not a bad place to go. And of course, water your garden. So this is take care of yourself. Again, someone out there is on a diet. I'm not even kidding you. I'm actually seeing this right now. Just from this, someone out there is on a diet and they're miserable, but the message here is take heart, because I am almost certain if you're on a diet and you're miserable, it's because you haven't done any digging. Do some digging. Find some stuff that's really good. The stuff that really tastes good, but it's healthy for you. That's possible. But it's really, really super important that we keep our eye on the prize here. And that makes a lot of sense. And I'm about to start laying out spirit animal cards when I've already done so. But let's see what the runes have to offer us today. If it feels like I'm kind of blasting through this, I am, and it's because I should be in the editing phase right now, and I'm not. In any case, we have Ingus, which this is where the news comes in, okay? If you're working on yourself right now, your physical health, this is a great thing. Being creative with that is a great thing, but it's also contributing to your personal power, which needs to develop slowly. Slow and steady wins the race, okay? Here we go. We've got Yera. This is where you reap rewards. Your hard work, your sacrifice, it's gonna pay off, so just hang tough, okay? And then we've got Manas, and this is for you to develop yourself in all the ways that you can. Alright, now, I know I like to hang out, I know I like to really kind of get down to it, sit here and spend a lot of personal time with you. I love doing that, I really do. Unfortunately, I cannot do that today, and I'm so sorry that that I went to bed super late and slept super late. Okay, so let's talk about it. So right now, you're probably feeling lost. You're coming out of the weekend. I don't really think some of you probably did not do what lit you up. But understand something. Things are going to be okay. You might find yourself in the middle of that sort of manic Monday panic, and it's okay. Just take a breath here, because you're about to start working your magic. Now, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to examine something. See, your creativity is coming out in a big way. You are going to enjoy life. Life is going to be great. In fact, life is great. It's great. It's a great thing. I say embrace it. And then you are going to be taking your base elements, all the stuff without you peacocking, without you showing off, without you putting on a persona, all that stuff. You strip all that away, and it's just you. Now, What are you creating? That's the question. Because you do need to maintain that big picture thinking, which means you have to see the entire thing, the sum of all the parts, not just this one little detail here or this one little detail here, because then you'll start nitpicking things. As you're taking in the entire picture, you will experience deep cellular healing. So what this means is you're going to stop worrying about those little nitpicky details because they don't actually matter. Because you're taking care of yourself, you're walking that kind of path where this is about you and your well-being today. You're going to build that personal power slowly. All those sacrifices you've just made, they're going to pay off. And you'll be able to spend more time developing yourself in all the ways that you can. Okay? You are effectively alchemizing yourself. You're working your own magic on yourself. And that's going to be what you're doing today. I know I haven't had a single sip of tea since I started. Don't worry, I'll be having that during the editing phase, but I am so thankful that you guys showed up today. Thank you for thank you for choosing this channel to have your morning beverage with, or your evening, afternoon, whatever. I love you guys. I know I probably don't say that enough, but I do. And I will see you next time. Take care of yourselves and each other, and as always, shine on.